everyone. Welcome to Mark's Finance and Fitness. As promised, I want to show you our new mascot, Nala. She is so loving and she loves to just be around me at all times. It's ridiculous. And if she was a little bit more comfortable here, she'd probably sit through the whole video. But this girl, she has to be with me at every second of the day. So this is our mascot for the channel, and she'll be in a lot of the videos. Today I want to answer the question, why New Mexico? Why should you travel here? Why should you even move here? I want to give you the top 5 things that I love about New Mexico that I think are going to surprise you. Things that you probably didn't even think about when you think of New Mexico. We're going to start with number 5, and that is the diversity. The diversity here is amazing. From the people, the different ethnicities we have here, and cultures that comes with that, to the landscape. We have amazing mountains, we have vast deserts, to the jobs. We have jobs in aerospace, defense, energy, agriculture, tourism. We have a lot of history with that kind of stuff and a lot of job opportunities. And our attractions, we have everything from the International Albuquerque Balloon Festival, which you need to put on your list, to something as unique and quirky as a UFO alien museum down in Roswell. I think they even do a parade at one point in the year. So the diversity here is amazing. There's something to do for everyone to fit, everyone's little quirks. And so I think that's my number 5 thing, the 5th thing on the list that I love about New Mexico. Number 4 is a big one, and that is the food. The food here in New Mexico is unique. It's different from any other place in the world. And why is that? Well, we have something called red or green chili. And Colorado is trying to compete, but there's not even a close competition. Don't even give them the time of day to even tell you why, because it's not that great. And New Mexican food is different from Mexican food because ours is more spicy and it has a lot more seasoning to it. And so, when you go to a restaurant here, the main question is going to be red or green. Do you want red chili or green chili? Or you can have what's called Christmas, which is both. And you'll find very uniquely that all the fast food restaurants mainly offer red or green. They've adapted to us and have for a long time. So McDonald's, you can get green chili cheeseburger. Burger King, all these places offer it. It's pretty awesome. And what's really neat is during the late summer, early fall, you will see these roasting machines that we roast our chili in. Then we take home, we peel them, we chop them, we freeze them. If you're a New Mexican, you have green chili in your freezer. But the roasting emits this awesome, amazing aroma into the air every late summer and early fall. And I know specifically because I used to work for a grocery store where we would roast chili, and I would roast the chili. I did for many years. In fact, I got really good at it, and I had a lot of people, wait for me so I can roast their chili. So the chili here is the big thing. It's such an amazing flavor. The red is different from the green, and each, complements certain types of foods. But we have enchiladas, chili rellenos, burritos. We have amazing food, and not just New Mexican. We have a lot of cultures here, different cultures, and so we have a lot of different cuisine, and it's really neat to see here. So food is the number 4. Number 3 is the people. I love New Mexicans. The people here are just amazing. First of all, I think we're primarily made up of Native Americans, Spanish, and Anglos. And what I have to say about the people here is, a lot of people that travel, the main comment that they make is everyone's so nice here. I hear that, East Coast people tend to be more mean, and, the West Coast people are a little bit more, stuck up maybe. Not saying that's everybody, but that's what you hear, right? But when people come to New Mexico, they feel like they're family. People welcome them here. It's a very accepting state. And so, I love it. I love the fact that you can be anybody, come here and feel like family. And that's something that you're going to experience, and it's just an amazing thing. So the people here are amazing. We're a community. We love each other. We're very proud. And that's my number 3rd reason why I love New Mexico. The number 2 reason is we are so rich in culture, traditions, and history. We have, hundreds of years of history here. We have, the old Native Americans ancestors thousands of years ago. You can visit pueblos and tour them, and um, we have the native history. We have the Spanish history. They came here in 1598. That was the first Spanish settlement. So there's history there. There's history with the Native Americans. There's history with other things. For example, we were the state where they tested the first atomic bomb in 1945. And there's just a lot of awesome things here that when you start looking into it, there's just so much history, culture, and traditions that go on. When you come here, you're going to literally be hugged by them because they're everywhere around you, and wherever you travel, you're going to learn something amazing. So that's my number 2, culture, history, and traditions. I love to go travel around New Mexico and just soak it all in my brain. There's so much history here and things to learn, and it's just incredible. So that leads me to the number 1 thing why I love New Mexico, and that is the outdoors and the weather. If you like the outdoors even a little bit, this is the place for you. First of all, the weather here is beautiful. We have over 280 days of solid sunshine, and then we have so many days of a little bit of cloudy and sunshine. I mean, it's very beautiful here. And then when it does rain, it's these awesome summer thunderstorms where they just hit and it's a heavy rain and then they're gone. And yes, we get snow. We get snow here in the desert. We get snow up in our mountains. There's skiing here. So there's so much diversity with our outdoors. So we have mountains, we have vast deserts, we have so many incredible things. I'm gonna go over some of my favorites. So there's White Sands. White Sands is in the more southern part of the state, and it's 275 square miles of white sand dunes composed of gypsum crystals. It's such a sight to see. It's a must to go down there and see that. Then if you go a little bit further south, you'll go to Carlsbad Caverns. This place is like walking into another world. You walk 70 some stories underneath the earth, and there are many, they say there's so much explored tunnels that they stretch very far, and there's been some predictions that they stretch all the way to Albuquerque. I don't know how true that is, but that is an amazing thing to go see. We have the Rio Grande Gorge, which is a huge crack in the earth. It's like a canyon, and when you're driving from Albuquerque to Taos, you come over a ridge and you just see it. It's like the earth has a big crack in it, and it's beautiful. It's awesome. And you can do rafting up there and so many different activities. Again, the mountains. People think New Mexico, I think they think we're just one big desert. We're not. We have a lot of mountains here. The Rocky Mountains run into New Mexico. We have plenty of high peaks above 10,000 feet. We have, I think, a few, 1 or 2 13,000 plus feet peaks. We have plenty of snow. There's opportunities for skiing, snowboarding, camping. I mean, you name it. Our mountains are beautiful here. And why I love Albuquerque specifically is the backdrop are the Sandia Mountains, and it's just so, I don't know, it's the best. Some cities brag about their skyline. We have the best skyline. So mountains. There's also Shiprock, which is on the Navajo reservation. I have not been here yet, so I'm going to go and film it eventually, but it looks spectacular. It's this huge rock formation that comes out of the ground, and I definitely want to go see it. We have dozens of hot springs here. I'm going to probably go to one here in a few months. I'm very excited, but they're everywhere here. It's really neat. We have the petroglyphs, which I made a video on not too long ago that I visited, but it's volcanic rock that has, formed, and there's ancient, dwellings on there, drawings and things like that, and it's spectacular. We have rivers, we have lakes. A lot of people have RVs here and strap their boats to them or jet skis, and they go out and have a great time. And as mentioned, we have old historical pueblos here from the Native American people, and it's so neat to go and be like, you're traveling back in time, and the history you get to learn is amazing. So the outdoors here, there's endless things to do. I can go on and on and on with different amazing things here, but you have to come here to see it for yourself and start exploring. There's something for everybody, and if you love the outdoors, we truly are the land of enchantment. And you will be mesmerized by the beauty here, I guarantee it. I think New Mexico for ever has been this little hidden gem because people mistake us with Mexico for some reason. But we're a state, we're part of the United States, and I actually kind of like that we're a hidden gem because it prevents us from becoming overpopulated. You know, Albuquerque is a decent sized city. The metro is about almost 1 million. So you get your city fix if, you know, if you want that. But rest of it is medium to small sized towns. And it's just nice. It feels like you have space and you're able to breathe. And it's very nice because I feel like a lot of states are just becoming so overpopulated. So I like that we're kind of this secret, though there's been a lot of people from Texas and California moving here lately. Um, because once we start getting discovered and people come here, they typically move here. It's just a beautiful place. It's a great place. And so I encourage you guys to look into it. Come out and travel. There's some amazing things. If I had to pick some things to come out and do, it would definitely be White Sands, Carlsbad Caverns, and the International Balloon Fiesta is beyond words. You have to experience it in person and even maybe go up in a balloon yourself. So I'm very excited about this topic. I love New Mexico. I was born and raised here, and it's just, the things I mention are what keep me here. And it's truly incredible that in one day, in 45 minutes, I can go from the city up into the mountains or up to the west side where it's the vast desert, some volcanic formations. You go north, west, east, south, it doesn't matter. You'll hit something, lakes, rivers, other amazing hiking opportunities. And so I think it's something that everyone should put on their list because the people that typically travel here fall in love. And so thank you guys for hearing me out today. There will be a lot of adventures where you get to see a lot of this stuff through my videos. So with that said, I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time on Mark's Finance and Fitness.